unbelievable! Where did I go wrong? I executed my strategy perfectly, carefully playing each card exactly as I planned.
That was the most challenging duel I've ever fought, Kiaba.
Just save it.
It's true. Destiny may have chosen me to be the victor, Kiaba, but you fought well.
I don't need the pep talk, Yugi.
It's quite obvious to me that you haven't learned anything from our duel today, and I'd say that's a shame. You can never truly be a success until you're able to conquer the monsters within your heart, Kiaba.
Alright, I've heard enough out of you.
Deny the truth, and it will destroy you. You were doomed from the start, fueled by your anger, your hate, your jealousy, your rage, and lastly, the denial of your past. I, on the other hand, was fueled by faith. Faith in destiny and faith in my friends. That's how I won. It's true. Even though Joey was unconscious for most of my duel, it was like he was right here with me. And there's no way I could have beaten Kiaba without him. After all, it was Joey's red-eyed black dragon that made my victory possible. Kiaba, I didn't crush you on my own. Joey and I did it together, using the card he gave me.
Red eyes? Where did that come from?
If you recall, you used your flute of summoning dragon to summon your blue eyes to the field. But you may not have realized that your flute works on my hand as well. So I owe you a thank you for bringing out this card, which is a gift from a very close friend of mine, Kiaba. Red Eyes is no ordinary card. Its strength comes from the bond of my friendship with Joey. That means I never duel alone. Kiaba.
That's right. You never duel alone? Wake up! Don't you realize that every single one of us is alone in this world, Yugi? Look at me. I've never had to ask for anyone's help.
That's not true. I've helped Kiaba plenty of times before, and he's helped me too. In fact, I wouldn't be the duelist I am today if he hadn't pushed me to be my best. He may be one of my toughest rivals, but I also consider him a friend. Deep down, I bet Kiaba feels the same way about me. He's just too caught up in his need for power to realize it. You don't consider anyone your friend, Kiaba?
Friendship is for fools. Didn't I tell you I duel alone? Depending on others is for the weak, Yugi. My future is in my own two hands. So keep your friendships to yourself. I'm not interested in having any pals to slow me down.
How sad.
The time has come to accept my defeat like a man, Yugi. Since there's no one else that I rely on, there's no one else that I can blame. As per the rules, take my rarest card.
Obelisk the Tormentor! Now I have 2 Egyptian god cards.
Let's go, Mokuba.
Wait up, Seto!
Hold on, Kiaba. Why don't you duel me? We'll see who gets the 3rd place crown. Unless, of course, you're scared of losing to me. Hey! I asked you a question.
Out of my way, Wheeler.
You think you're too good for the rest of us, don't you? Well, I used to be a stubborn jerk just like you are. I picked on everyone else, and inside, I felt alone. Then, I was in a tough situation, and Yugi stuck out his neck for me. He showed me what friendship is all about. Now I realize that looking out for other people actually makes us stronger. Yugi changed my life that day.
Thanks, Joey.
And I've seen Yugi stick his neck out for you a whole bunch of times, Kiaba. And did you ever once say thank you? Not that I ever heard. Trust me, you need friends. Take away all your Kiaba Corp flunkies, and who's left on your team?
Please tell me you're done. All this nonsense about friendship is starting to bore me, Wheeler.
That's right! The last thing my brother needs is a lecture from you, so why don't you just lay off?
Oh, really? How can you defend this guy after what he said about you?
Me? What did he say?
He said he was happy being all alone. So I guess what that means is he doesn't need you, Mokuba. Some big brother. Look, pal. You've done nothing but bust my chops about my duel master skills ever since I met you. Now it seems like you're afraid of losing to me and looking like a fool, Kiaba.
Watch it. Push me too far and you'll regret it, Wheeler.
I'll take my chances. So, are you gonna duel me or what?
I'm afraid I don't see what the point is other than to waste my time. Besides, I'd crush you.
Then prove it to me, rich boy.
All right, I've had enough of your nonsense. I'll accept this ridiculous challenge of yours. It shouldn't take too long.
Good, we agree on something.
But Seto...
Relax, Mokuba. I'll silence this amateur once and for all. Now